Hi, it's Jane, and today I want to talk to you about some new research into ransomware resilience and the proposed UK ban on ransom payments. It comes from Commvault, a leading provider of cyber resilience and data protection solutions for the hybrid cloud. Now, the findings are both striking and sobering. According to the report, while an overwhelming 96% of UK business leaders support banning ransom payments across both the public and private sectors, 75% admit they would still pay a ransom if it meant saving their organization. So let that sink in for a moment. Despite strong principles and clear public support for legislation, when faced with the existential threat of a ransomware attack, most leaders say they'd break the rules, even with civil or criminal penalties on the table. Why? Because survival instincts kick in. And this is where the true cyber resilience conversation needs to begin, because it's not just about setting rules. It's about ensuring organizations have the tools, training, and technologies in place to avoid ever needing to consider payment. The proposed ban covering public sector bodies and critical infrastructure is a strong signal from government. But as Commvault's data reveals, enforcement alone won't be enough. Only 10% of leaders say they'd comply in a real-world attack. Now that's a wake-up call. We have to shift the narrative from ransom payments to recovery readiness. With 86% of those surveyed planning to increase investments in cyber recovery, the urgency is clear. Recovery from an attack currently takes around 24 days, an eternity in business terms. For larger firms, that means financial damage. For smaller ones, it could mean closure. So what's the solution? Well, as Ian Wood from Commvault rightly put it, paying a ransom rarely guarantees recovery, and it can increase the chance of being targeted again. So we must focus instead on prevention, detection, testing, and crucially, recovery. This is about building a culture of resilience, one where organizations don't just respond to threats, but bounce back from them stronger. Finally, I want to acknowledge the role we all play, government, industry, and leaders across every single sector, in reducing the incentive for attackers. The more we invest in preparedness and make ransom payments ineffective, the less appealing this crime becomes. This isn't just about cybersecurity. It's about trust, sustainability, and protecting the future of our businesses, our schools, our healthcare systems, and our communities. So let's not wait for the worst case scenario to act. Let's lead with resilience now.